We're going to show you how to do a fryer chicken. We're going to cut it up. And if you buy a chicken whole and cut it up yourself, you'll save money. At least that's what my mom taught me growing up. And this is how she showed me how to do it. So you guys ready? Here we go. So as you guys know, I'm just a regular guy. I'm not a chef. So I'm supposed to be using a boning knife, and I've used a boning knife before, but I'm going to use the knife that I've been using, this Kuma. It's a $20 chef's knife, and it's held up really good so far. It's pretty heavy duty. I'm kind of impressed, so I'm going to keep on with that. There's two reasons. Sometimes I don't get between the joints good enough, and this heavier knife will help me get through the chicken bone joints, okay? But this is the proper knife, the boning knife. I'm just not using it today, that's all. First thing you want to do is take the innards out. Innards are usually in a bag. Sometimes they may not be. But this is the liver, gizzard, hearts, and neck. Okay, now I'm a leg quarter guy. So I'm going to first work right by the legs. And you just cut right between the leg, here's the leg thigh part, and the breast meat right there. You just want to separate this skin, get the skin sliced. Because once you cut in here, just gently, nice sharp knife, let me show you. See how nice that looks? All right. It basically comes apart after that. Not completely, but you can see what you're doing. You can feel in there is the thigh. There's a thigh bone that comes right in here. And if you lift up, see it? It pops right out. So you're just going to take your knife and cut like that. You're going to cut around. Now that it's separated, you're just going to cut around it. Like that. And then just cut the skin and pull it away. And there it is. You can see there's the bone. Came out real nice and easy. Now you can leave it like this, or you can separate the thigh from the leg. And this is how I do it. You you bend it in real tight. So you squeeze it. Squeeze the leg with the thigh. Okay, and you can kind of feel there's another bone to bone. There's a joint right there. There's an empty spot right there. And you're going to slowly and gently just slide your knife so you can see. Make sure you're doing okay. Now the knife will probably go through it anyway, but you kind of want to do it right. And then you're just going to place your knife in between there to separate that out, okay? So there it is, see? You can see I missed it just a little bit. And then you're just going to cut right in here. Right through, okay? And that's it. So there's the joint sockets right here. All right, so now you have your leg thigh. You can do the same thing on the other side. Next thing we want to do, see this opening here? You got all this skin here and the skin here. You just want to lift, just gently take your knife in there and cut that skin so that you have a separation of the ribs back and the breast kind of comes apart, okay? Now watch what happens. See this right here? If you just grab this piece, hold the breast, and just bend it, it'll pop right in the middle. Pop, just like that. You see that? Right in the middle. And then you're just going to take your knife, and you're just going to cut it away, straight through. You might cut through a little bit of cartilage. It's okay, just straight through. There you go, nice and clean. There it is. So that's the back, and you got a tail here. And there's a lot of meat in these four corners. Boom, boom, boom. Now let's look what we got left. We have cut here. We got the breast meat here. We've got the rib cage here, and we've got the wings. So we're gonna do the wings next. Wings are really simple. You just kind of, what I do is I hold it up and I slice right where it starts, just gently slicing. I want to get a visual more than anything else. So I just kind of go around and I gently slice all the way around till I could see where the joint is. Okay? Now if you look, the joint shows itself right there. Doop-a-doo. If you cut right through the joint, straight across, your wing comes off just like that. The last step is probably the roughest step. You're going to be careful. Protect your hand. You're going to want to slice right down through here, halfway through. Okay? There's like a little V bone here. I cut right through both sides, straight through to the bottom. Or some people will do this. If I remember correctly, my mom did it this way. She puts it in, puts the knife in, she cuts her way out. Like that, so she cuts away from herself. That was it. Guys, it's been so many years since she told me, and I always buy it cut up now. And if you got a good knife, it'll go right through. See that? Perfect. Now this side, you can just bend it, it'll pop, and just cut. Same thing. You can go right through, you can go right through, and done. And that is what we call the rib cage. And here, you can leave it whole, or you can cut right down the middle and just break it. You just break. I've never broken it. My mom always left it whole, and then we just cut it up later after it cooked. Let me just try it. There you go. So then you put once you flattened it, put the breast side down. I put it right in the center and just give it a good tap. See that? Now the rest is just the knife work. Just cut right through. A little pressure. Whoop. A little bit more bone. There you go. And just gently, and take your time. Just keep sliding the knife. Make sure your knife's sharp so it'll go through the skin. And then you're done. You got one breast here. You got one breast here. Voila. And there it is, guys. That's how you cut up a chicken. Take it out to the grill, season it up, and just have a great dinner. It's super easy, and it's less expensive to buy a fryer chicken than to buy it already cut up for you. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care.